get like this every time I try and plan something. You want to ask me why?
Why?
Because, fellow Toastmasters and guests, I've discovered that I'm a procrastinator. Let me tell you what that means. I'm a handyman too. So when normal people plan something over a period of time, let's say that period, they do a little bit each day, a little bit here, a little bit there, until the job is done, right? Not me. When I plan something, I don't do much. Until I get to that position. Take my history essay. When I was in year 9, not so long ago. The teacher said that she wanted us to do a 90-page essay on the Anglo-Boer War. She also said she wanted us to spend 40 hours on it. I thought, right. My worst subject was history. 40 hours ain't going to happen. But then she gave us 4 months to do it. Okay? So 4 months meant 10 hours a month, right? To spend on it. So guess how much I spent the first month? Nothing. Guess how much I spent the second month? Nothing. Now I had to redo everything, right? Over 2 months, which meant 20 hours a month. Guess how much I did the third month, folks? Nothing. The weekend before it was due. Guess what happened? I finished it. I handed it in on Monday. Tuesday I got called to the office. Headmaster wanted to see me. He said, Johnny, well done. You've cracked it. You've got the best mark in the school. Genius, eh? If it was true. Unfortunately, folks, it was the worst history essay in the history of the history class of the school. It doesn't get worse than that. I got 1 out of 60. And a note to take home to mom and dad. Which is great news for me, actually. Ask me why. Because mom and dad were Greek. Which allowed me a bit of flexibility on the translation, didn't it? So when dad calmly asked me, Johnny, what means this 1 over 60? I said, Dad, 60 of us wrote the exam, but I came first. I loved it. Unfortunately, the agony of being a procrastinator followed me all my life. And I needed to find answers. So, how can we find an answer to this? The only way is to find a non-procrastinator, which is my wife. She's confirmed non-procrastinator that I know. To go and have our brain scanned. Okay, to see what the differences is. And I've got the scans here to show you today, folks. So this is my wife's brain. Okay? This is a scan of her brain, and you'll notice the logic circuit working, doing its job. This is a woman who plans things like 5 years in advance and sticks to her plans. So you'll notice in mine there's a bug. So I've got a bug in the system. And what this bug does is every time I try and plan something, it switches me over to Facebook. That's the one thing it does wrong. The other thing it does is that it loves when my wife suggests anything about dancing. So, how do I get the power back to Johnny to get my logic circuit to start working? I have an answer. It's my guardian angel, my fairy godmother. I call her Auntie Virus. Okay? So Auntie Virus comes along with her wand and she goes, sprinkles her fairy dust and kills all the bugs. And that way I can get working. But she doesn't come when I want her to. She only comes when I'm about to embarrass myself. And she realizes that if I don't do something, this guy's going to become a real fool. So, what happened about 4 weeks ago is, like all of you, I got an email saying that we got to do a speech. Okay, and it's a humorous contest. But I didn't hear the humorous part. I heard the contest, and I put my hand up. And what happened, I heard this knock one day, and it was my logic circuit saying, hello, do we realize what we've just done? I said, what? It says, we've committed ourselves to a speech. I said, yes, so? It says, it's a humorous speech. Oh no, I suck at humor. I don't like it at all. Anyway, I started working. I said, he says, well, we've got to plan this, okay? We've got to plan it over 3 weeks. So I said, right, 3 hours a week, 9 hours, I should do something good, right? So I started planning, right? And the first week, as soon as I went to execute the plan, Facebook.com comes up. 59 friends to say hello to, and 690 birthdays to wish happy birthday to. Do you know how long that takes? Nothing happened. Week 2, my wife, I'm just about to go to work in the morning. My wife says, don't forget, dancing class this afternoon. Don't forget, Tuesday we've got group class. Wednesday we've got group class again. Friday we've got, I don't know, whatever. It all has to do with dancing. So nothing happened week 2. Week 3 comes along. Saturday night of week 3 and here I am, folks, the result. And what is the lesson that this teaches us all here today? Any takers? Come on. Don't do today that which you can postpone for tomorrow. Trust me. After all, I am a procrastinator.